We all want to be successful in life. This is our hidden desire. If we are a professional and we do not want promotion, if we are a business person and we do not want the advancement of our business, if we are a student and we are not interested in getting higher ranks, then there is some problem in us. It means that we do not have that intensity or fire or that kind of hunger to perform better in life. We all want success in life. If this question does not trouble you, that how to get success in life, then it means that there is something abnormal in you. This video is giving to you the 6 steps to success. It is an attempt to give you these steps to perform better in life. So, step number 1 is know yourself. It is very important that you know yourself very well. All successful people, they know themselves very well. If you know that which color you like, if you know that what field you are really interested in taking, if you know that which subject enthralls you most, if you know that which kind of person really attracts you, if you know all these things, it means that you know about yourself. But if you do not know that which kind of thing you are interested in, if you do not know that what are the people attract you most, if you do not know that what is your future planning, if future does not attract you or anything like that, it means that you know little about yourself. When you know little about yourself, it means that you are not going to make a long-term planning with yourself. So go on a date with yourself and at least try to know what is very special in you. When you come to know that what is very special in you, then you employ those tactics, those tricks, those techniques, those skills, those talents into whatever you do, and you change your result. All successful people, they know what they are best at, and then they select a field revolving around their strength, and that is why they perform better. If we really want to perform better in life, then we have to know that what is very special in us, what we can do extremely good, and what attracts us, what loves us. So it is important that we know who we are, and we at least discover ourselves. So discover yourself, know yourself. This is the number 1 step to success. Step number 2 to success is that you know your purpose and goal of life. You know your purpose and goal of life. It is important. If you study successful people, then they are very clear-cut about it, that what they want out of their life, or those people who have achieved something marvelous in life, something spectacular. If you study their life pattern, then you find that they were very clear-cut in their mind. They had that clarity that what they are good at, what is their purpose, and how they are going to get there. So know your purpose and then try to achieve them by inching towards that. When you are not sure about your goals, when you are not sure about your target, it means that you do not have a direction. Then you will either meander through or just be lost in any direction. That is not good for your glorious life. You will lose the track and lose your way. So it is important that at least you know what your purpose is and what your goal is. Because when you know what your purpose and goal is, then you try to achieve them, and in order to achieve them, you transform to something else. You become something. So knowing your goal and attempting to get them is actually a question of your identity. You build an identity by getting them. You build an identity in order to get them. So it is important that you know what is the purpose of your life, what is your goal. This is the step number 2. Step number 3 to success is that make a plan and then go all out to act on them. It is important. Successful people have a plan and they go all out wholeheartedly to achieve their target. Step number 3 is that at least when you know yourself, when you come to know about your purpose and goal, then make a plan to get them and go wholeheartedly in pursuit of that particular target. When you go all out in pursuit of your target, then what happens that in order to do all these things, in order to achieve all these things, you meet various kind of people, you get new ideas, you learn new things, you get new people, and this somehow transforms you into a better human being, into a better individual. It actually improves your personality. It adds to you. It adds value to you. You become more valuable. So this is step number 3 is important, that at least you need to have a plan and then you act on that plan. Step number 4 to success is that you depend on your system and not on your motivation. Step number 4 to success is that you depend on your system and not on motivation. Motivation is a very good thing. We all require it to do something with passion, to do something with energy, with enthusiasm. But motivation, if we go all out only because of motivation, then the problem with motivation is that it is a part of an emotion. It is an emotional state, and emotional states are not permanent. They keep on changing. Sometimes they are up and sometimes they are down. So when motivation goes up, you feel energetic, you feel passionate about something, and you are 100% to that particular thing. But when motivation comes down, then your energy, your activity, your orientation, that actually slumps. So you lose the momentum and somehow you lose your way. So it is important that you depend on your system, because system is something that gives you direction, that keeps you attached to or associated to your goal. When you build a system, it also means that you are serious about your target. And there are 2 very important questions. If you ask these 2 questions to yourself, then you will get the answer that how to build a system. Ask to yourself, what is that very important thing, or what is that something which you really love in your target, in your goal? What is that you love in your target? What is that you love in your goal? That's the question number 1. Ask question number 2 to yourself in order to build that system is that what are you doing for that love which you are getting in order to get that target? These are the 2 important questions. What is actually energizing you, and what are you doing for that to continue that same level of energy? So when you go in depth to get the answer of these 2 questions, then in that process, the building of this system is there. You will build your system. When you build that system, it means that you are a few steps ahead to get your target, to get your goal of life, to get your purpose. So it will motivate you, it will re-energize you, it will assure you that, okay, you are coming closer to your end result. Only motivation cannot take you towards your system. Motivation with system will take you towards that. So use your system to move ahead. This is the step number 4, which all successful people must follow. Step number 5, which all successful people, they take care of very carefully, is that they take feedbacks from others, readjust, and move on. It is important that you take feedback for your acts, for your activities, for your life, and then you make amendments and move on. When you take feedbacks or look at others, what others are doing and how they are doing who are in similar field, and take some cues from them, then you get new ideas. You get technology is advancing every day, so you new technology, new people, new ideas actually give you a different kind of momentum and direction. So it is not that once you have decided something, you just stick to that. It is that during that journey, you meet new people, you get new ideas, you get new technologies, and these all actually attribute to get what you want to in a better way. So you just do not want complete overhauling. You just need a little tweak and twist in between to make your plan better, to make your purpose even more stronger. So get them easier. It is important that you take feedbacks. It is important that you look at others, how they are doing. It is important that you look at the scenario, that how it is developing around you. You look at that how this world is moving around, and then you tweak and twist into your targets, and then try to get them in a better way, in a smarter way. So this is the step number 5. All successful people, they employ it fully. Step number 6 to success is that you be consistent in your effort and keep on improving. Always improve and always be consistent. This is the step number 6 to success. When you are inconsistent, then you leave midway, you lag behind, and you just lose the momentum and lose the self-belief. Then things become tough for you, and you really become somewhat disappointed and dull that you are not achieving what you have to achieve or what efforts you have envisaged for yourself. You lose the momentum, you lose the thread. You have to be continuing. Continuity is very important. It is not talent which takes you far. It is the continuity that takes you far. Warren Buffett has rightly said that an idiot can beat a genius if that idiot has consistency and plan. So it is important that you are consistent and you have a plan for your purpose and you keep on doing it. Learning is important because this world is growing day by day and competition is building up around you. People are learning new things, new skills. So when you are focused on your target and you keep on learning, then it helps in getting your target easier, it helps in improving you faster, and it helps in adding value to you. So when the more value you add to yourself, the smarter you become, the better you become. So in order to gain success, it is important that you become better. These 6 steps actually take you far in life. All successful people have these 6 traits and they employ it in order to get their target. Hopefully, you take these 6 steps into your stride and try to employ them into your life. And I hope that this video must add value to you and you must have enjoyed it. If you think that this content has helped you something, then please like the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Till then, I, Sajid Mumtaz, sign off. Thank you.